Oh my god, look. It matches. Here's my Valentine's Day. Everything, not everything, but most of what I'm using to decorate for Valentine's Day and some presents are here. I don't know, I'm liking this display right now, the way the sun is just shining, and of course those are my tripods and lights. But yeah, and yes, it is February and I still have my only Christmas decoration up. This pillow, actually these pillows are my Christmas pillows, and these candles I used. But yeah, I'm honestly really excited to decorate for Valentine's Day. I know after I did the Christmas decoration, I was like, oh my goodness, I cannot wait to do this for Valentine's Day. So you guys are going to be coming along that experience with me. These are just two presents for clients, but everything else is like Valentine's decor. That's my Valentine's cute hearts. I'm gonna try to show you guys a few things. For example, this is something that I'm going to use in my Valentine's Day table set. I picked up a lot of things from TJ Maxx, Amazon. Like, even look at this lantern. Got these paper lanterns from Amazon. I'm really excited to use them. And I have the whole pack here. A bunch of reds, whites, and pinks. So I'm going to have to work on that today. I spent yesterday just like running around stores. It's funny because I actually started getting things in January, like these candles. I bought them in January. So I've really been on this Valentine's Day like prep. So look at these set of plates. I remember as I walked into the store, I saw these plates and I snagged it up because I had it on my list. Yeah, and I'm going to have to also de-vein my candle holders. Devein, like basically take off the wax or de-wax. Yeah, a few more bits from TJ Maxx. Got this beautiful charcuterie board, and it was only $7, guys. Only $7. I'm sure you can see the red tag. Why am I like struggling? Okay, yeah, you guys see it. So I really liked how it was just long. It really stood out to me from all the other charcuterie boards. You know how normally these boards are wide, but this one was just like unique and different from the others, and obviously the price was right, especially because I wasn't even sure that I wanted to necessarily do a charcuterie board. I had it on my list, like, okay, do one maybe. But honestly, once I saw this price and just saw how unique it was, you know, with the length, I'm like, yes, I'm excited to play with this. Something else I picked up was a set of wine glasses. Let me see if that will stand. A set of wine glasses. I had already, funny story guys, I had already ordered from Amazon, and that same day I went to TJ Maxx and I saw these wine glasses. I'll probably put a picture here, and like something was telling me get it, like even though I hadn't seen the Amazon ones, like because I hadn't picked up my delivery yet. So something was like get it, but you know, in that moment you're like, wait, why will I buy something else here when my order literally just arrived and all I need to do is pick it up? And I know that I had searched high and low for the perfect wine glasses. Like, I know I had my requirements. So I wanted the glass stem to be long. Like, I just wanted long stem wine glass with a beautiful shape, not just like the regular round shape. And I found this glass on Amazon. I read reviews, everybody loved it. So like, why am I at TJ Maxx wanting to get another one, you know? So I sort of ignored that feeling of like, get you know, buy this one. I went home, and something else I did was that I took pictures of that particular wine glass. Actually, there were two options I saw at TJ Maxx, but the one I really liked, you know, I knew the other one was sort of similar to the one I liked, but like way bigger, and I just didn't like the width of the glass itself, but they were both long stem glasses. Anyways, I get home. As soon as I unboxed the Amazon ones, like it was an instant, it was an instant, oh my goodness, I prefer the other one. So I was like, okay, I would love to pick up some things from the dollar store. And I remember that weekend was just like very, very cold. So it was like, should I step out again to, you know, return this thing to Amazon so that I can go back to TJ Maxx and pick it up? But you know, like it's cold, you don't really want to do that. So I was like, okay, let me check if the dollar store is still open, right? So that I can do like 2 trips in one. And then I checked and the dollar store was closed. So I was like, you know what, I'm staying home. I'm not doing any of this. So anyways, it took me like 3 more days to finally, like, you know, I had this like massive list of things I need to get for this Valentine's Day thing that I'm putting together. So it took me 3 more days to sort of get myself together and then go to the store. And guys, on getting to the store, guess what? It was gone. It was sold out. And guess what was available? The other one that the other option, I wouldn't even say I liked it, right? Because it was too big. But basically, the other one that I didn't like was still there, 2 of it. But then the one I liked was gone. I know, I'm sad. So, anyways, guys, all of that to tell you that I then also another thing. So I did the whole dollar store UPS like return, and then I went to TJ Maxx. But interestingly, when I was leaving my house, I was like, should I just go to TJ Maxx first, confirm that they have something I like, right? That would be the wise thing, right? Before I then return these Amazon glasses. Like Valentine's Day is just a few days away. But like something just told me, just take it and return it. And this time I was like, I'm going to listen. I recognize his voice. I'm going to listen. So I did. And surprisingly, when I went to TJ Maxx, right, the one I picked up that I'm going to show you guys, it's not the long stem glass. I know it's not. It's not long stem. Like I like my glasses with the long stem. It's not long stem, but guess what it is? It is just like the one I liked. In that the shape is beautiful. It has that crystal, like I can almost see the crystal structure in the glass. And that's actually like one thing that I noticed instantly when I unwrapped the Amazon one that evening when I came back. Like I just saw, that I couldn't really see the crystal structure as much as I saw the ones in the store for TJ Maxx. So anyways, this one is all of that. Checks off boxes, shape, beautiful. I can see the crystal structure, whatever. Like, I don't know the technicalities of a wine glass, but I can just see like the sturdiness. Also, the Amazon one, the glass was a little thinner, but it wasn't like, I wouldn't say it was flimsy. It was just made that way. It was hand blown, right? So I'm sure that means something. And they actually said like it might have bubbles due to like imperfections because it's handmade. So it was amazing, amazing glasses, like amazing glasses. And I know one day, when I have a house, I'll obviously buy it to just be part of my collection, but it wouldn't be my, I guess at that point you don't need a main, you just have a bunch of wine glasses, right? But guys, all of this just for wine glasses. Listen, I am particular. Anyways, so this one, right, like I said, it checks off the boxes of the shape. It has the shape. It's just not long stem. And guess what? Guess what, guys? The price is right. It was $16.99. The Amazon was $26. Like, okay. Anyways, so let me unravel this and show you guys. Here's our TJ Maxx wine glasses, Italy. Hopefully that means something. I don't know. Beautiful. Boom. I'm gonna bring it out so that you guys can see. Yeah. Yes. I love it. Look, just take a look. So this is it compared to the one I saw a few days before. Like the stem is clearly not long enough, but that's okay. That's okay. A part of me wants to go back in a few days and check, but honestly guys, like that would just be so exhausting. But yeah, beautiful looking glasses. Like I can really see the crystal structure or whatever in here. Probably not as much as I think the other one I saw was just like beautiful, and I really should have bought it. But win some, we lose some. This is gorgeous. Actually, I think I might mistakenly go to TJ Maxx in a few days. I'll give it like, it was 3 days I took the other one sell out. So maybe 3 days this one will sell out and they'll have to replace with another. I don't know. We'll see. But yeah, this is our wine glass. I'll just put this on the floor. Pray for me that it doesn't break. Okay. And then now what I want to show you are the other items for Valentine's Day. So let's ignore this baby. This is my like breakfast station. But Valentine's Day, I have pink jelly hearts. I got these gorgeous macarons, different shades of pink. I just saw it in TJ Maxx like by the checkout counter. I had identified a baker or like sort of like, what's the word, French, Italian, I don't know. I had identified shops that actually like specialize in baked goods or pastries. Guys, this is how I don't eat these things, but I'd found shops that basically carried these, and I'd added some to my cart on Postmates, and I was going to buy them, and they were like maybe $20-something for what, like 4 or 30, I don't know. But when I saw these at TJ Maxx, also that day that I saw the wine glasses, I walked away. I didn't buy it, because I was like, oh yeah, I'm gonna get the real thing so that I can eat it after. And then I was like, wait, this is $4.99. Listen, see, this one is even $3.50. The purpley one is $4.99. I'm like, wait, you're doing this, you want this for the shoe? Oh, both of them are $3.50. Nice. you want this for the shoe. And what do you mean by you want to spend like $30 on macarons that you don't eat or you've never eaten before? Like, why wouldn't you just buy this $3 things, use it for the decoration, and then the day you finally want to eat macarons, you can go buy it? So I'm glad. And guess what? It's not even just that, it's the quantity, right? Because like I said, $30 from a proper store to get maybe like 3 or 4. But then now I have like 8, six. So I have 12 to play with and really decorate with. So I'm really happy about that. And then, oh my gosh, guys, like God is actually so amazing, because I was really hyperventilating, on how I'm going to get all these things that I need to decorate. And I walked into Target and I see cookies. Like I'll actually put my list on the screen so you guys see like this. I was actually checking off things and just worrying and stressing, like, oh my God, am I going to get this? I had like baked goods, or oh, maybe you should get baked goods. I get cookies. And I walked into Target and this was how much? Let's see. Oh, I don't want the sugar to spill, but hold on. Is the price here? Or maybe it was $4, but I'm just happy. And it's obviously Valentine's cookies, heart shaped, has pink glitter, just perfect. And at TJ Maxx, I remember like picking up this candy that was, what was it? Can't remember, but it was like $4. I don't eat these things. And then at CVS, I was just picking up lots of chocolate and candy, and then I came across this one that's just $1. I was like, yup. And then I returned the TJ Maxx one, because again, like I don't eat it, right? So that's just going to waste after the photo shoot. Anyways, I was really happy to have found this, so it will just make my table setting look nice. So I got these chocolate balls, I guess. And then hold on, let me turn on my light. Let me turn on my kitchen light. Okay, because I want you guys to see. So that's a chocolate thing, that's that, and these are the macarons in good light. Okay. Oops, macarons, please don't fall. And one other thing, maybe I can't lift it up now, was this lovely pink drink. So I also put up a picture of the first 2 drinks I saw when I walked into Target, and one of them had like mostly white. So let's say the can was like white half, and then the rest were pink. And so like I'd already picked up that drink, but when I was like walking around and I saw this, I'm like, wait, this is like completely pink. I remember I like even went to the liquor store just to see like those drink mixers, and I saw some drink mixers I really like in bottles. They're really pretty. But then I then bought this bottle of wine. See, we're coming to everything. I then bought this bottle of wine that was like the same color as those drinks, because it was like a transparent short bottles, the set of packs of 4. So I was like, okay, on the table I don't think I should have like bottle of wine and then like tiny bottles. So I really wanted canned stuff. So anyway, I decided to pick this up, even though it's like looking like kombucha kind of thing, but like all these health benefits, whatever, blah blah. I don't know if you drink this, let me know, but I've never drank it. But then I had to stop and be like, okay, this can actually looks really good. It's pink and red, and those are Valentine's colors. And also like the logo isn't distracting, because like the one I picked before is by this brand Q, the one that I said was like half white and then the rest pink. There was like a big Q here in black, and just like thinking of how that will photograph with other things, like it's just going to shout and really contrast and like draw attention to itself and pull away from the decor. So I didn't want that. So anyways, I then returned that one and picked this, and this was $2 surprisingly, or they said like 2 for 4. So I told the person at the register, and I just said the price, and this was $2. So I'm grateful. What else? Okay, let's go in my fridge, and because I want to show you guys this awesome work of God. Like this could honestly have been God, right? So as I've been saying, guys, like I don't eat chocolates and sweets and like all these things. Like I've actually told myself a couple of times, like, oh, just like order cupcakes, like even cookies. I'll stop by this cookie place and maybe get one, but that's like once in what I don't do it, right? But I know I've told myself like, oh, just get cupcakes for yourself. I've never done it. Or just order donuts and sit and eat. I've never done it. So I was really stressing also, like when I found macarons on Postmates, right? I added a bunch of cupcakes as well. It was macarons from one store, cupcakes from one store inside my Postmates cards. And I just laughed because I remember as I was like leaving TJ Maxx, checking my phone, checking my list, and those stores were like, oh, these stores are not available. I guess like they don't open every day of the week. But God just did it that I literally was reviewing my list, like I said, walking between stores. And I realized that, oh, I needed to get cupcakes for like the cupcake stand, the stand thing I showed you guys earlier. And guys, I walk into Target, and I see this lovely box of cupcakes. Guys, like, if this is not a miracle, like, I don't know what is, right? Because we all know, to get like a pack of, let's say, 6 cupcakes, you're looking at maybe like $20-something, $30. But these are how many? 4, 8, 12. 12 cupcakes. It's going to fill up that container thing I have. Like, it's just going to be beautiful. And it is Valentine colored. So honestly, like, I'm just really, really, really grateful that I didn't have to break the bank, and I'm not breaking the bank for this photo shoot, because this photo shoot means a lot to me. But also, like, I don't really eat these things on a normal day. So there is that component of it. Oh my God, look, it matches with that drink. Oh my God, I'm so excited. So anyways, guys, that's like my testimony. And this is the wine. I don't know if I feel like I actually don't feel like pulling this down to like show you guys. So let's just wait for another day. I'll put this back in the fridge. Let's wait for when I shoot. You guys will see that. This is the red wine I bought. Initially I wanted to do like just dinner table setup, but as you can see by all like these cute pink things, we're going to also do like a brunch and the charcuterie board, obviously. So that's why I had to get like a sort of white wine, champagne, bubbly, kind of clear looking drink, not just the red wine, which is very dinnery, right? And then, even though I got those wine glasses, I remember, it's so funny, like I'd gone in CVS to get like some of the candy, and I was like, oh, do you guys have like disposable wine glasses? Obviously, because I'd seen these at Target before. So when I went to Target, I was just like, you know what? Yes, you have the wine glasses, but again, those wine glasses are for red wine, right? Not white wine. And I was like, maybe I'll just finesse it and still use it, because now I'm doing like an afternoon, like I said, like an afternoon brunch, kind of Galentines, very easy component of the shoot, right? So it's not just like the dinner that'll be like with red wine and proper red wine glasses. So I was like, you know what, let me just get this, even if I end up not using it, even if I end up just using my wine glasses, so that I can return it and get my money back. But let me get it, so that I have the option. And I think I might actually just use it, because honestly, like, these glitter, like, it's actually pretty and it works, even though it's not pink, but it works and it's nice. And the color of the drink, let me show you guys. See, the thing is, I don't want to struggle. I don't know why this drink does not want to be seen, but let's see if you guys can. It's just like the color. Oh shoot! It's like a color. Can you see? So it's like that kind of color. So I think you would have. See, this is just a struggle recording one hand. But I just hope you guys sort of understand what I mean. So it would actually look nice in this, and then we'll finesse it. But yeah, see, these are my Valentine's bits. When I got Reese's pieces from the dollar store, again, I don't eat these things, can't be spending a fortune, and I wanted to get like a bunch of like chocolate bars, but I picked them up at CVS and then I returned them, because we'll just make it work with like other stuff. And then of course I bought grapes, strawberries. I think I went towards the end of the day, so people had taken like the really good strawberries, and it was just like the ones that are obviously like what's that thing called when you have imperfections. So because of that, I'm going to go back to pick strawberries. I'm going to go back to look for cherries. I didn't see cherries either. So strawberries, cherries, and then fresh flowers. I'll probably put a picture of the fresh flowers I saw yesterday, or maybe I'll just show you guys the one I get. But yeah, that's what I'm going to get tomorrow, fresh flowers. So that's honestly how my Valentine's shoot prep is going. There are a few more bits from Amazon that are like in the hallway that I've not unboxed. Just show you guys a few more things over on this end. So dollar store red candles, I really like that, because like I told you guys, I got these in January, like pink candles, but it would just be nice to like have these red ones on the side, and the pink ones will go on this. So yeah, that's it. And actually guys, I've not even unboxed, like when you receive an order, I haven't even looked at these two things. So let's take a look. Oh my god, let's take a look at what is in here. Oh, this is so cute. Oh, now now I'm excited. What? Ooh, I'm proper excited now. Okay. Okay. Look. Hugs, kisses, and 2 hearts. Oh my goodness, this is so cute. Oh, this is so beautiful. Will you be able to stand? Oh, nice. Ooh, beautiful. Okay, so this is how the hearts will stand. Oh, that's amazing. I was literally just about to ask, will you be able to stand? And so I guess I just have to clean that. Yeah, clean the middle part. Ooh, beautiful. And guys, I don't know if I've shown you the lantern, and I bought white thread that I'll use because the fish line was $5.99. I was like, ain't nobody got time for that. Thread was like $1 something. Like, I really had to be mindful of money with this thing because it's so easy to go overboard. And you know, I'm doing a photo shoot. It's not like I'm putting together a setting, you know, for anyways. But yeah, it's a photo shoot. I want it to look good, but I also have to be mindful of oops. I also have to be mindful of my resources, like we all are and we all should be. So yeah, I'm just excited to challenge myself and see how I put this together. Oh, this is absolutely perfect. I'm so happy I got this for the table. I have my bunny ears over there in the corner, but maybe something should be a surprise so that you guys will see when I'm like all dressed up, but just cute. Decor. Okay, and this is a table runner. Okay, so this is the thing that this is the only thing that I was really conflicted about when it arrived. So on Amazon, oops, there was definitely like this pink color. You see this light pink color of table runner, and I remember I was just like, you know, on the table, like that's going to be the color of almost everything. And I'm just wondering, like, if it's so bright, is everything going to be able to shine through? So I got this sort of, it's not even, it's like mauve, I don't know how it's pronounced, but that kind of color, right? See, you can see it properly now. So I got this, right, so that because it's going to be a little bit dark, not as like baby pink, it's going to be a little bit dark, and it can just provide the perfect base for everything on the table to shine through. You know, that was my thinking. But when it arrived, I was like so confused. I was like, oh, maybe I should have just gotten like the pink, because obviously that pink, you know, those pinks are like the shades of Valentine's Day, and this one is just different. But I ended up not just like going on Amazon to like reorder the other pink, and when I checked yesterday, it was going to be delivered in like by the end of the week, and I'm trying to do this before the end of the week. So we're going to roll with that. I think it's still going to work nicely. I really think it will, and I think that initial idea I had is actually probably not bad, you know, like everything's going to be like baby pinks and like really cute. So I think that idea of making this just a little darker so that everything pops and shines through, I don't think that's such a bad idea. So yeah, that's really it. I mean, there are a few more things in the hallway, like I said. Maybe let's go see them. Let's go see them. Okay, so there are these babies. I needed a comb. Let's remove my receipt. I had to get these 2 plates from Amazon. Shout out to my friend that told me, from the dollar store. Shout out to my friend that told me that the dollar store carries plates. Guys, such a miracle. I literally picked up the last 2 from this dollar store. Like literally the last 2 plates, and I needed 2. So thank you so much to my friend. So my plates that I have that I use normally in my house are gray, and I was going to use it, and then I now realized one day I was like, wait, Valentine's Day is like pinks and reds, and like gray is literally like none of the colors, and it would just like throw off the entire table setting. So I needed white, so I got that. I told you guys I got Reese's Pieces, $1.79. Yay! I don't know what I need this for, but you know when you look at something in the store and it's calling your name, not just calling your name, but like, you know you should buy it and you don't. Like I told you guys about the wine glasses, and every other thing, almost every other thing, like the macarons that day as well. You know, so I just learned my lesson. So when I kept looking at this, and it gave me that feeling, I just bought it. I don't know what I'm going to use it for, but we'll see. And I think it's good to have. So yeah. Oh, I broke a comb. I broke my comb. Let me show you guys. So now I'm in my bathroom and I broke my comb. Congratulations. Yay. Yay to me. Yay to me and my hair for breaking combs constantly since I was a child. I thought we were done with that. And my hair is not even natural, guys. But we broke a comb. Again. Okay, so that's it. I actually have some bits from Amazon here. I'm looking at them, 4 boxes. I'm not touching them right now. I don't. No, we're not doing that. We are not doing that. So I'm just going to go and unwind. So actually, let me just hold on. I'm just going to unwind for the rest of the evening. Actually, guys, yesterday was really crazy. Yesterday is when I got most of these things. I was like running in and out of stores, different stores, because I have this list. Where can I find this? Where can I find that? And I'm going here and I'm going there. So it was really crazy. And I realized today that I was, up on my feet all day. I didn't realize how tired I was. And then I slept late. Like I was falling asleep. And then anyways, but yeah, I was really tired last night. And I eventually, like when I eventually wanted to sleep, the sleep that I started, when you just start sleeping like early in the evening and then somehow you wake up and then you now want to fall asleep again. Anyways, I struggled a bit. But yeah, I just didn't realize how tired I was and just like how on my feet I was all day yesterday. So I'm just going to use today to rest. Then tomorrow I'm going to do the photo shoot. So my plan was actually to do the shoot today. That's why I was running around yesterday. But I think I just felt it in my body this morning. I still had to go to the gym, still had to get like my morning routine in, and my to-do list, honestly guys, like just being plain with you guys, my to-do list was 19 items today. It was a lot, and obviously that's like including all the filming. But yeah, I think it was just better for me to knock off a few things, actually like rest, like I'm about to rest from now for the rest of the evening. And then tomorrow, like I'll be more refreshed. I'm sure you can see that I probably still look tired, right? But yeah, tomorrow I'll be more refreshed, and tomorrow I still have to go out to like get the flowers and the strawberries, and if I find cherries. Oh, and I need white chocolates, right? Because I think everything I showed you guys, everything is like so pink. The flowers are probably going to be red, so pink and red. I think we need that like white in between to like break it up. And I'd seen pictures of inspiration from Pinterest. That's what I was doing like last week, really looking at inspiration pictures. And yeah, when I realized it last night, I was like, yep. And I remember those pictures where like there's like white candy or white chocolate, white something in the middle. So I definitely need white chocolate just to break up these colors. So yeah, and I'll probably like watch a video on like how to make a floral arrangement so that I can know like, am I getting just like a bundle of red roses, or should I do a bundle of red and pink, or should I get like the colorful one and then come and figure it out alone? But yeah, I'm just gonna rest for the rest of the evening and then tackle everything tomorrow, and just not tackle, and then start shooting tomorrow. I'm gonna start shooting tomorrow. And also guys, I don't know, I'm hoping this video will be up soon, but guys, I have created a Valentine's box. This is my Valentine's box from my new brand, Velveteen. So Velveteen is basically like a gift box service that just caters to putting smiles on the faces of your loved ones, just saying, I love you, I care about you, I'm thinking of you, but with beautiful, impeccable gift boxes. So that's what I started in December. And honestly, guys, I've been doing this for years. I'm sure you guys that have been here for a while, you probably knew of the Black Girl Heal box that we did. It was a self-care box, especially for Black women, just everything that Black women go through in this country is just like a lot, mentally and emotionally all the time. So, and prior to that, I was doing this thing called the Memco box, where I would deliver like new styles to my clients when I was a stylist, new styles to my clients in a box. And it evolved into people also just asking for like, hey, it's my girlfriend's birthday, can you put something together? Or it's our anniversary, can you put something together? Or it's Christmas present. So I was always doing gift boxes on the side while I was a stylist. And so when I stopped styling, that sort of went with my Memco brand, like it just went with it. But then Velveteen, now we're bringing back that gift box service as a standalone brand. So I really encourage you guys to, check us out. Even if it's not Valentine's Day, for any like special moments in your life, like bridal party gifts. I've done bridal party gifts because we have a wedding styling arm. And I'm just excited to like take this further, make this bigger. And guys, I am absolutely in love with that logo, like obsessed. Anyways, so that's me, and I'm just going to go and rest now, and I'll see you guys tomorrow when I'm doing the photo shoot.